welcome back to our channel and thanks for watching. This past weekend we were in Michigan at Onondaga Dragway for the Turn and Burn No Prep race. The weekend turned out a lot better than we thought it would, but we did run into some challenges which Joey will go over in his recap over the weekend from his point of view. This was actually my first time at this track, and I just feel really lucky, and I don't really think about it often, but I am truly lucky that I am able to travel around with Joey and Hans as much as I do and get to experience all the different tracks out there, which I know a lot of people aren't able to, so I am really lucky that I'm able to do that. So make sure you guys stay tuned, see what happens. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It is 3 a.m. We just rolled in. We are parked for the night and going to sleep for a couple hours and then race day. A 3 a.m. track walk.
See how the other lane looks.
We've seen worse, right?
Yeah, just need some headlight.
What do you think?
Obviously the transition, you know, looks about as good as GLD's transition.
Let's check it out.
Nice and bumpy. You know, like this side goes down, it's pretty far down, and then this lane's got a, it's got the crease in the middle of the lane, obviously. See that?
Oh.
I mean, the crack goes all the way down the middle of the track there.
Hate to get your tire in that.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd feel that, but then it looks like the burnout box, they've got super close to the starting line, so, you know, being pour your own puddle, I mean, it's probably going to get greasy. It's got to get greasy. It's just too close. Assuming they put it where that is, you know. I don't know if they will or not, but, you know. But basically, the concrete's got, I mean, the concrete has a little bit of rubber on it. And the rest of the track is probably just going to have to labor down it, you know. It's bumpy. Definitely bumpier when we came here a long time ago.
When was the last time you were here?
2013.
And you won that one, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But the track was pretty well fresh when we came the last time.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, the starting line doesn't look bad. The only thing will just be how close the burnout box is to the actual start line, you know.
Starting line. Super close. So we're in the finals. Who we got?
Yeah, we are in the finals. We got beaterbomb this time. So this is going to be a good one. This track has been something. It's definitely, we came here in 2013, which is obviously a long time ago, but that was like the first weekend it was open. And it's definitely changed quite a bit, which is pretty common for tracks up this direction. But I mean, we've got bumps. We've got like, I mean, it looks like I don't even know what you call it, like but there's like a
canal or something. Or
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's like rip lines like down each lane. So like when the tires get stuck in them, it's a challenge trying to get them out of there. That's the last 2 runs I've had issues with that, where I kind of get out of the groove a little bit and then it was kind of kicking me around. But this will be a good race though. We'll see. Beater's going to be tough on this track. I mean, it's definitely going to be tough for us to win this final. But we'll do our best. We'll see what happens. It's going to be good. I can't swear anymore. Beep, 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 beep. I just do the brief beeps for me. What do you got to say? Beep, 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 beep. That's about it. All right. You hear a crunch?
You're strong, you work out.
Yeah. Okay. I spray waxed the door today. You know, that's your job. You've been slacking, so Onondaga in the books, baby. We're gonna call it the Colorado Rockies. We'll call it the Colorado Rockies. Now, say Onondaga, this is the Rockies. Yeah, go to Colorado. Where are you going, the Rockies? All right, guys. Onondaga in the books. Man, that was a definitely a rough one on us. You know, going there, we knew that the surface was going to be slower, you know, than what we've been running with the with my black new edge. You know, normally we try to stick to front side, you know, front side no preps that are just, I guess, more normal, you would say, more traditional. And this was definitely, you know, I guess pretty well as close to an outlaw style track as you can get. I mean, I know there's a couple other facilities, you know, nationwide that are, you know, that are still worse, but this was pretty much probably the worst surface we've put the black new edge down this entire season. super bumpy track. Transition was rough. Like in the right lane, the transition like went down and then up, and then the left lane, it was higher. There was like, I don't even know what you call it, but in each lane there was like a cut in the actual lane itself. I forget what they call that, but whatever it is, it was all the way down the length of the track, and like the left side was to the left, and then in the right lane you were pretty much basically like in it for a good portion of the track. So that was pretty rough to deal with. But it was good though. I mean, we went through all the rounds, and we were having a hard time trying to keep her straight going down that track, but we ended up getting there in the finals, and we had to square off with beaterbomb, which I knew it was going to be a rough one. With the way that my new edge is set up, it definitely was not doing us any favors down that track. It being a little more stiff and just more rigid up front. Than probably what, we would want to run down a track like that. It just wasn't much I could do with it because we kind of had what we had. So we were just trying to make the best of it all day. And we actually got it, we figured it out pretty good for that final run. It just was, obviously too late. We needed to figure that out like 2 runs before, and then we probably could have made it a better race. But hats off to him, though, man. Beaterbomb, he doesn't win all these events, for no reason. He doesn't win them because he's stupid. So he definitely had his shit together, and he, went through all the same rounds we did, and then, he beat us in that final. I couldn't do nothing about it. So good weekend, though. Was happy to get out of there safe and sound. Definitely had my hands full a couple of those passes as you saw through the video. I'm going to put a couple pictures of our rear shock sensors just so you guys can kind of see like the difference, from like a traditional style track and then, to what we dealt with over the weekend up here. Pretty crazy seeing the differences, and it doesn't look like much in these pictures, but those shocks, they're super sensitive, the sensors. So like when you see it like from Onondaga, when you see it like bouncing up and down like that, that's a pretty big variation in the shock. So it's pretty crazy. But, as a racer, probably the best style of event you like to run is when you get done with the round, you park the car, and like I look at Hans and he says, what do you think? I said, nothing. That's it. Perfect. Let's cool it down. That's obviously the easiest, way to go through a race day. But, like I felt like the adversity we dealt with at Onondaga, I feel like it makes us better. I mean, we got back every single pass, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh man, like he knew, and we were just missing the mark every single round. But it was good for us though, because we had to think and we had to dig deep trying to get that car down there safe. A lot of it was probably obviously because we were trying to overshoot, what we needed to do to win the event. But until you try, a couple rounds and you're like, man, we're really not going there. Today we're going to have to try to figure something else out, then you kind of realize it. But it's good though. Going through days like that, definitely, it makes you better. It definitely does, so felt good to get up there. Was good seeing everybody from Michigan, a lot of old friends that, we haven't seen in a while because we just haven't raced up that direction. So yeah, it was a good day, fun day. Appreciate everybody watching, and thank you.